What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. I am Tiffany, Empire Impact Ignite. So I appreciate all the love, the supports, the shares, and everything from the announcement of Dynamic Barber Institute. I wanted to come on here and talk about OJT versus barber school. A few people been having like different questions, so I kind of want to give you the dynamics on the difference, because you may be entry level, you may be a shop owner, you may be a barber, you may be trying to figure out what your career goals about to be. So I'm just gonna give y'all the difference on that. Hold on, and then you can begin to make some, decisions. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. And every state do not offer OJT. The state that I'm about to tell you about is Columbia. Well, not Columbia. I'm sorry, South Carolina. And I wanted to share with you all the difference. I was gonna come on here with my shades on, honey, baby. I ain't even wiped them off yet, baby boo. But I'm like, nah, I like to shoot it straight to y'all. This business. And it's serious because this could change the whole dynamics of, your family, how you feed your family and whatnot. So I wanted to talk about the difference in OJT, because what I'm going to do is read off something that definitely stood out to me out of the 12 stipulations. So they have similarities, but they have differences. That's why I want to talk about OJT, because for those that don't know, yeah, I might have been your choice of stylist. I might have been your go-to for the backup barber. I might have done did your nails, but now your girl is a school owner. So no, I did not open a barbershop. It's an actual approved, state-approved school, Dynamic Barber Institute. This ain't just a name. It's an institution where barbers will be trained up to become master barbers in the state of South Carolina. And from the state of South Carolina, there are other additional benefits where that particular student can reciprocity into other states, because I am multi-licensed myself. So that is why we are the home for barbers and braiders, because if you're a braider and you're ready to level up, you might be a suite owner, you might be already a business owner, but you have yet to level up. You want to come see what we have to offer, or you can go to iamtiffany.org and see what I have to offer you there when it comes to maybe being your business coach and or mentor, to help you get from you or your children get from one phase to another. Because guess what? I'm the blueprint. I'm going to give you everything I know. This is why I'm super excited about this opportunity to make the amount of impact that I'm going to be able to make, that we're going to be able to make collectively, because one person can't do it. All glory goes to God. And I want to just share with y'all the differences. So the similarity, and I'm basically just reading off of some public information here, which the board examiners say monthly hours for training OJT. This is an outdated one, so I'm going to tell you what's new and what's updated. And I got an updated one on this device right here. So, number one, students may not work over 192 verifiable hours a month. So, the good thing is, you got up to 192 hours that you can achieve in a month's time. So that means that this program can be completed in 10 months. This program can be completed in 10 months or less, okay? So this is what is read on the OJT, because if you are OJT, then you are to get 1,920 hours. I can speak on the behalf of OJT because that is how I was licensed. On-the-job training. I'm an on-the-job type person, hands on, let's get it, let's go. Those aspects and those dynamics vary depending on who your instructor is, depending on the layout of that establishment or what have you. Which is a good thing for people that do not want to be in school like years on top of years on top of years. So this program can be completed within a year's time, whether you choose to do OJT or if you choose to go to school. Now, if you go to school, which Dynamic Barber Institute is a school, licensed and approved, state-approved school, you only have to do 1,500 hours. Okay, do the math, baby. Do the math. You only have to do 1,500 hours versus the 1,920 because in the OJT environment, they got to make sure that those extra 420 hours are given into concentrating on things that you may not just naturally grab in that type of working environment. I know that working environment because I've worked in that environment. I've worked in that environment. I've been in the school environment. So the structures are just different. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, so that's the amount of hours I already shared with y'all. The amount of hours that's required by a school. I hope you got your pen and pad so you can kind of take some notes to see if Dynamic Barber Institute is going to be the institute for you. See if I Am Tiffany is going to be the coach and or mentor for you. Because the good thing is, if you already doing what you're doing and you need someone to help guide you to do it better, you can stay where you at and then join the I Am Tiffany mentorship so that way you can know how to strategize and make the necessary moves and the next moves that you want to make from this place or going into that place. So next is, and I'm reading off the OJT first because I got it OJT versus school. So students must have the My Lady Standard Professional Barbering. This is the old version and it said 5th edition textbook. Now on both, whether it's OJT or school, you need the 6th edition. The 6th edition is the gray edition that was updated a few years ago. The 5th edition was the red, blue, and white. Now it's the gray book. Okay. Let me see if I got. I was going to say, let me see if I got a picture of it. But it's the gray book. Like, you should be able to know. Gray versus blue. Gray and blue is not the same. So, the receive a minimum of 1 hour textbook instructions per day provided by the instructor. So this I'm reading off of the school. It says students must have a My Lady Standard Professional Barbering 6th edition textbooks, receiving a minimum of 1 hour textbook instruction provided by the instructor. So those are the same. It used to be the 5th edition was the minimum requirement. Now it's another edition out. Editions change all the time. So you want someone that's going to give you what's what. Now, some of the frustrations that come with the edition changing is just because the edition changed, that don't mean the state administered test. Well, the national administered test, but that you will get on a state level has updated. Just know that. So you want to be ready. I always hit them with the red, white, blue, and the gray because you don't know what, if the updates haven't happened. And if you go to North Carolina, like that state, the state of North Carolina, it's still administered with bubble end. Like we need a number 2 pencil. Okay? Okay? Need a number 2 pencil. So you want to work with somebody that know the states, that's well versed, and then know the state that you are trying to achieve what you want to achieve in now and even later. That is the benefits of working with a dynamic barber, a dynamic school, a dynamic instructor, because not only where you at now, know what you want to do later. What moves, what do you see for your family? Where you trying to go with this thing? Because it's heads everywhere. It's hair everywhere. It's business opportunity everywhere. You don't have to just have this license and cut hair all day, 24/8. No, you don't. You can go into management and different things like that, but I'll talk about that later. But I just want to go over this just to kind of give y'all some of the differences. Okay, so now we on 3 out of the 12 compliances. Instructor must have the student's test result for the end of each chapter of the textbook for review by an inspector or auditor. Okay, let me see what that say that over here. Anytime I read, I'm reading first from the OJT, and then I'm going to the school stipulations. Yep, number 3 is the exact same thing. So it's similar, but there are differences. So number 4 is monthly reports are due by the 10th of each month. Yep, by the 10th of the month. That means if your instructor, I can't tell y'all how many times people done thought they've been in a whole program and not 1 hour been reported because they ain't never been in no program. If you ain't doing black and white, if you ain't seeing invoices, if you not, hearing something that makes sense, then they probably don't know what they doing. So send them over here so I can see what they doing so they ain't around here stealing people money, talking about they training them for Barber, and they not. Never did, wasn't going to, because they don't even have the credentials to do said thing. Now, this is OJT, and I got some other things that's going to tell you when we get down to 10. Pay attention when we get down to 10, okay? So, number 5, the instructor must provide the student with a copy of this document. So, the document that I'm reading off of, your instructor is, by law, supposed to provide you with a copy. That is 5 on OJT, and that's 5 with the school. Where you copy it. You need to know how to keep records. This is why I love the business side. This is why we did the business challenge, the breakthrough challenge in your business. So you can know how to keep up with and or request the documents that you need to have so you can be tracking your success. You can be tracking where you at. Come on now. So number 6, the instructor must keep a copy of this document and the daily sign-in sheets in the shop available for inspection. So in our case, it's the school. But if you got a shop and you're doing OJT, then that's where this document that I'm reading off of is supposed to be kept, because you never know when inspectors are coming. And it is our responsibility to handle the business side. This is the administrative side. And it can get tedious, but it got to be done. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're going to do it on a small level or a bigger level. But as far as we concerned, playtime over, baby. It's the big league, baby. It is the big league, honey. Home of the Braves, boo. Dynamic Barber Institute. So make sure y'all follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Check out our website. It went live today. Dynamic Barber Institute. It's INSTITUTE.com. Okay, and tell us what you think. We're not quite done, but it's live. It's enough on there for you can fill it out. We can get the form you want to come on in. You got questions or anything like that. All right. So number 7, the instructor must ensure the student has a valid OJT permit. And that's called OJT permit when you're doing OJT for the above barbershop. So wherever that barbershop is, that permit is permitted to do that there. Post at their workstation with the student's picture is on it, okay, with the student picture on it. So on this one, on the school one, it says instructor must ensure that the student has a valid permit at the above. They kind of kept that similar, but in this case, it'll be at their station at the school, posted with their picture, with the student's picture on it. So your picture got to be on your permit as soon as you, because that's a part of the enrollment process. Okay, the first thing you do, because a lot of people been asking, what do you do? Okay, you inquire. You complete the digital registration form. As far as I'm concerned, or come stop by the school. We will be open tomorrow, okay, first day of class. But if you would like to register, we got registration forms as soon as you hit the door. If you like to register, as soon as you tell me that you're interested here, I send you a link. Or one of the administrative assistants send you a link, okay? You complete that, and then we move forward. But we do have paper registration forms at the door. You fill that out. You pay your non-refundable registration fee. And then once you do what is needed to register, then we go into your student application, which is how you get your permit. And that is a license that's coming from the state. This is out of my control. This is policies, procedures, protocol that is already in order, set in place. So there's a system that's already set in place. We have a system. We're teaching y'all what we got going on and how you can get in where you want to fit in at, because welcome home. Come on home. If this is what you've been passionate about, this is what you want to do. If you got a child at 16, if they about to be 16, and this is what 2023 looking like for them, then come on, stop by, come check us out. We not, the clinic floor is not open to where we about to just jump in and do hair, because they have to be trained. This is what I love about it. We got time. We coming in. We're going to see where the students at, see where the skill sets at, making sure they know how to keep the public safe, because sanitation is key. Safety and sanitation. We got to be A1 with that. And we're going to make sure our first base is theory. Oh, yes. Theory is first base, honey. We talking baseball terminology right here, because everybody going to have a home run. Okay, no more illegitimate barbering. No more. Just no more. Okay, so we know the people want to be educated. People want good professional barbers. So we about to breed them up over here at Dynamic Barber Institute, baby. We is ready. You can come whatever color creed you are. Preferably you can speak English. They got a Spanish book. If you speak bilingual, hey, we got you. We got you. So, so okay. All right. Instructor must keep, okay, we was on 7. So let's go to 8. The instructor must not leave the students unsupervised. 9. So if you are an instructor, or if you're a master hair care specialist and you done been licensed over 3 years, or a registered barber, and you want to get your barber instructor's license, or if that's the next thing on you, honey, and you want to start teaching more, please let Dynamic Barber Institute know, because we need you. We need you. We need you. All right. Instructor must provide the board with a transcript that breaks down all subjects taught at the end of the 1920, and that is 1920 is required for OJT. Once the 1920 are met, the student permit should be returned to this office. The student must register for testing services provided for the exam, and a one-time non-renewal 90-day work permit. Okay. Let me see what number 9 say. Okay, so number 9 here on the school outline, it says the instructor must provide the board with the transcript that breaks down all subjects taught at the end of 1,500 hours. Once the 1,500 hours are met, the student permit should be returned to the office, and the student must register with the testing service provider, which is not the state board. But you registered through the state board to get approved to take the test with the testing provider. Okay? Yeah, I wasn't in that account. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull up that account. I think I read over it. But go to the Dynamic Barber Institute page, sis. Cause Facebook be locking me out my other page sometimes. So that's why I'm coming live like this. Thank you. So even how I'm explaining to y'all, okay, what's the process on the front end? What is gonna look like when you get ready when you done completed your hours? We submitting that. You gotta do your basically exam. It's an exam application, okay? So it's applications, it's document, it's paperwork. So you got to do your exam application. That's got a fee. Then your exam going to have a fee. That's at the end of the course, though. That's at the end of the course. Don't worry about that. But when we get there, boom. And we're going to prepare to get there. But I tell my students, I make everybody aware of what's going on. And then once we get there, now you about to go in and you're going to ace the theory. and you're going to ace the practical. Why? Because you came to school, you studied to show yourself approved, you're not playing with your career, you're not playing with your finances, you're not playing with this new barbershop you about to open, you're not playing if you feel like you about to open the school. You ain't playing no more. You're not playing no more. So this is why I take this very serious, and I'm coming on here letting y'all know the difference so you can know what's going to work for you. Is OJT the route for you? You got 1920, or is school the route for you? You want to do 1500, 10 months. These things can get done. Think about it. If it can get done with the 1920 about 10 months, what you think you can do with 1500? That's a minimum of 150 hours a month. If you can hit that, hit it. Hit it every time you can hit it. But guess what? You got up to 192 hours that you can obtain through the barber board a month. And some states, they give you a cap. Some don't. Well, the 192 is the cap, but some be like, you can't make that many hours in a month. So, all right, so now we're down to number 10. The instructor may not train more. And again, I said, when I read first, I'm reading off the OJT one. The instructor may not train more than 2 OJT students at a time. Statute. It's already in the statute. Yeah, and both coming from a statute. So that's statute 40-7-290B. And this, for the school, it says the instructor may not train more than 20 students per instructor at a time. That's in the statute. That's 17-14. So do you see the difference? So this ain't a little situation like they give OJT instructors a limit, a certain amount they can do in the space that they got. Because sometimes you might be OJT in somebody else's barbershop. You may not even be the owner of that barbershop, which is good. That's another stream of income. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you are a school owner, such as myself, and I'm an instructor, because you can be a school owner and not an instructor, but thank God I got the credentials to be a school owner. I'm licensed. I'm a licensed barber instructor, licensed master hair care specialist. So guess what? I can train up and license per my license, per the statute, 20 students per license, instructor. So say if I was an instructor and I had an instructor also available, we can maintain and manage 20 students within inside of the institution. You see what I'm saying? So this is what makes it even more impactful for the community, because you don't have to wait forever to come up under the training. Come on up under the training now. If this is what you feel like you being led to do, is this what you want to do, then there's room for you at Dynamic Barber Institute. We will sit down. And if you are approved to attend, then you will attend. Because everybody got goals. We want to hit those goals. We don't want to, for real. Okay. We are about our business. We are about our business. Okay. So if this is what you want to do, I'm just trying to let you know where you can do it at. Number 11, the instructor is fully responsible to see that all of the above is followed and will be subject to penalties, $500 violations and stuff like that. So they don't play no games with the school, with the instructor at all. All blanks are completed. These forms they got to be completed when we're filling them out. They got to be signed. They got to be dated. By signing and submitting it, you complying. You in compliance. So compliance is definitely a major, major thing. Maybe you are not ready to go to the next level because you need some assistance in business. So if you need some assistance in business, I want to advise you to go to IamTiffany.org and register for my business fundamental training. It's ready to rock and roll. You can purchase that. If you want to, if you're already an entrepreneur and business just not your thing, I'm telling you, go purchase that course, because the compliance, the organization of your business, your operation, that's what helps you scale and grow your business. So we're going to be learning a lot about business. They're going to be learning a lot about entrepreneurship. They're going to be getting confidence in other areas in and outside of learning how to cut and perform services on the public, but we're doing barbering and stylists, like, so they could be a barber stylist. Okay, they'll know the best of both worlds: male grooming, women hair care. They're gonna know hair, they're gonna know business, they're gonna know. And I'm excited about that. Skincare as well, because we're gonna cover that. Facials. Make sure y'all ready though. When we ready to come and serve, we're ready to serve y'all. Once everybody get their certifications and just their training and understanding going on, y'all, even if you go somewhere else, come and get a facial, come and get a manicure, come and get a pedicure. These services are going to be super affordable. Okay, so if you're a single mom or if you're on a budget, come on out, check us out. Go like our page so you can see when we do open up the clinic floor. And y'all, we are excited. The first day of class is tomorrow. Let me know if it's any questions y'all got right now. If not, just y'all make sure that y'all click the link. I see some appointments coming in. I'm actually going to call y'all when I end this live. I'm not going to actually wait until the date, because we can talk on the date too, but I always just go ahead and call when I see the appointments coming in. So I just wanted to share with y'all some of the difference of the OJT training and then going to an actual school, an actual institution, what you'll get, what your experience. Because some people be like, well, how many students are going to be? So at a minimum, that's the minimum 20. Well, that's the maximum per like daytime and nighttime. So right now we are filling up our daytime classes. We have some people inquiring about nights. Let me show y'all the shirt again, baby. And voila. So we are not a barbershop or anything like that. We're actual school. Okay, licensed and approved by the state of South Carolina. So yeah, right now we are focused on filling up our daytime classes. If you are interested, I would just say register, because once we reach our maximum capacity, then it's a waiting list. And that waiting list will be put on in the order that y'all came in. And then if you're not ready, we'll go to the next one. But we have a system in place. We super excited to serve and make this level of impact in the Columbia, South Carolina area. Yeah, so thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't worry. I told y'all I'm going to bring you so much more educational video, informative videos. It ain't going to make no sense. And then we got some other stuff that we're going to start doing. When I get with my students and just hear their dreams, their goals, what would they like to do, they're going to be showing up here with me. The students going to show up here on this platform with me. But we're not just going to beat Facebook down. We're going to get on IG as well. So I need y'all to go where you need to go. Also, if y'all not following, even get the love that they need, because this is the home for the barbers and the braiders. I'm here to tell you, and it ain't no stopping us now. This ain't no joke. So that's all for now. That's all I got to say to y'all. Catch it on the replay if you didn't hear it from the beginning. Share this with somebody, and you can still come. You know, if you're in the surrounding areas, you don't have to just be in Columbia. You can be anywhere in the state of South Carolina or surrounding states if you want to take that ride. Because let me tell you, we have a $3,500 scholarship award. Okay, so if you're interested in taking advantage of the scholarship award, then I advise you to register so we can have the conversation, and then you could be a recipient of the scholarship award. Tuition is over 50% of the going rate for what it costs to go to a typical barber school. And we are one of the 50 in the state. We are one of the 50 barber schools in the state, and this is affordable tuition. Tuition is considerable to the people to make sure that once you complete these training hours, that you are debt free. Okay, so it was already designed with you in mind. This is not anything to try to, trip you up or whatever. No, you're getting not only training to prepare you for the state, but you getting training that will prepare you for your grandkids, okay? Because like I said, if you want to open a barbershop, if you want to do what you feel like I'm doing, it's no threat, it's no problem. You're under the tutorage of somebody that wants you to win and not just look at you as a number, not just look at you as an invoice, but look at you as a person that got goals, dreams, ambitions that you've been sitting on trying to figure out how to make $1 out of 15 cents. I tell you, could put me anywhere, and now I'm making it personal. You can drop me in any state. You can drop me in any country, and I promise you I have the gifts, the tools, and the knowledge to go ahead and be able to provide what the word of God say, man, don't work, don't eat. But this woman, she know how to work. I know how to get it. I can eat, period, point blank. If they need their hair done, if they need clippers, you give me some shears, you give me a pencil, what you need, braids, what you need, this, what you need. And I know how to serve. I know how to serve. I know how to serve. So that's just some of the life skill part, because that's a part of the curriculum too. If you want to get into the curriculum conversation, like life skills is definitely a major part of, and they had study skills, and my students, I'm still going to test them on their study skills, because typically, I'm sure if they're anything like me, their instructor, I have bad study skills. I have bad study skills. I feel so all over the place when I study, but it's just weird, right? So you want somebody that can get you and understand you. So that is one of the examples. I'm going to test their behinds because I need to know where their skills at. Some people are great studiers. I'm really not. But I can pass the test. Like I just had a test, and I made 110. Okay. So don't get it twisted now, but it's just different type of learners, and you got to understand how to be flexible and understanding when you're dealing with that, so many diverse type people, different diverse learners. You got to be open and willing to help them achieve them goals. I'm telling you. So, that's what I love about it, because you can go wherever you want once you got what you need. And that's an internal thing. So if you got it on the inside and you got that piece of paper where they say, okay, baby, I got this, and then I can reciprocity over there, you got it. And again, like I said, every state, some states are deregulated. Deregulated means you don't necessarily need a license, but you still need the knowledge. Applied knowledge is power. Girl, we came from the wildlife. Ah! I'm going to call you in a second, too. You filled out that form? We came from the wildlife. Hats off. She done gave me 3 hats. That's my girl, Tasha. Woo! Y'all ain't never seen no Nuck If You Buck cheerleaders, honey. We was on the cheerleading during the day and fighting during the night, baby. We was cheerleading during the day and fighting during the night, baby. Oh, play with it. Cheerleading during the day. But yes, y'all. So I'm super excited. That same passion, that same fight, all of that I had as a child. Now I got a playground. I got a playground where I can run free, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't know what my students, I believe that they're going to love what we have to definitely offer. And some days I don't know if they want to hate me, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to love me. They're going to appreciate what we got to give, because I'm telling you, we're going to give it our all. Like, we're going to give it our all. And that's why it's the home. It's the home for the braiders. I'm never going to forget where I started from. That's how I always insert. Even though our program is catered to, it's a master barber program for the master hair care specialist. If you are interested in braiding, natural hair care, we do have a course for you as well. The course is dominant master hair care. So even if you feel like, okay, you don't know what that look like, you don't want to get in over your head, then you could come in and definitely inquire about our natural hair care braiding course. Okay. And again, the state of South Carolina is called hair braider. It's a hair braider's license that you can get through the natural course, but you can get some additional training from someone who has over 23 years of experience, now a current school owner, versus if you're in North Carolina, and I'm just using these states because the Carolinas are connected, they have a natural hair license, and you have to get like 300 hours, go this place, do that, and that. So I do have an academy that's online that is still, geared towards braiders. So you can get additional training. You can come under my mentorship as well. But per state, the state hour requirement to achieve the hair braiders license in South Carolina is 6 hours. But be honest, everybody that I've personally ran into, they like, I can't learn what I want to learn in that amount of time. So that's when the additional, you would personally be like, well, that's what I want from you. You know, Miss Tiffany, that's what I want. That's what I need. And that is fine. So we can have that conversation too. Just for those that is, you know, are wondering, because I want it all out on the table. So that way you can go where you desire, go where you design. A lot of people where they are coming for the Master Hair Care program, they like, but I want to learn more on braiding too. So that embodies all of it. Like the Master Hair Care Specialist, what you've seen me do. If you sat in my chair and then, or if you done been in my chair when I could only braid and do certain level of extensions and stuff like that, and then you see me start cutting and relaxing and coloring, that was me evolving into that Master Hair Care Specialist. Why you think I dropped the hair care line? Shampoo, conditioner, hair oil, purifying. I need you to make sure that your hair, your scalp is good. That's me being true to who I am. I'm not just out here trying to sell you no edge control. I want you to get what I know you need because I know better. So when you know better, you do better. So what better way to make greater impact than teach others how to be the best they can be to serve the community that we call to serve? You know what I'm saying? Now that's purpose, that's impact, honey. That is domino, baby. That's a triple threat. I love it. I love it. So major shouts out, salute to all my barber brothers and sisters, all the future barbers that's loading. Okay, master barbers at that. Not just any barbers, all the future master barbers that's loading. Salutes to you. And if you feel like Dynamic Barber Institute is the way your home is, then come on home, honey. Come on home. Stop by. Yep. If you haven't checked us out, we was on the news. So just scroll through the page, honey, or type it in. It'll pull up. Major shouts out to the city that supported us. I actually took the ribbons from the ribbon cutting and hung them up. So I want my students to be reminded, and me, you know, when we going through this thing, that the city got our back. You know, the city came out, showed love. Y'all been showing a lot of love. Y'all inquiring, what's going on, Shonda? And I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank y'all. Yes, females can do it too. Period. I want y'all to know. Yes, so for those that may have thought, I had people that even thought that I was a cosmetologist. I have serviced a lot of women, okay? But I've always held this license. I've always been like, what was the whole sauce to it? And guess what? God knew. God knew what credentials he wanted me to have to be able to do what he's called me to do. And y'all already know I'm a kingdom coach. So we're a faith-based business, you know, minority business. I'm excited about that. And I'm glad that I'm gonna be able to walk in at most businesses. They make you, you know, try to shut your mouth and all of that and all that. I respect everyone in their respectable places. But guess what? This faith-based. God put us here. God did this. And he gonna get the glory. He gonna get the honor. He gonna get the credit, and now I gotta do the work, child, because faith without works is dead, honey. So not just me, we gonna have to do the work. So if this is what you feel like you want to do, let's get it, let's go. Don't come if you playing, don't even come this way, because I'm gonna say, you know what? We ain't doing that over here, because you are only as strong as your weakest player. And I'm talking about weak, meaning you ain't even got the mind to do it. You just coming with that BS. No. Because too many people are ready to invest in something that's got some substance. So I will not let anything or anyone jeopardize others' investment as well. And that's what I love about this time around right here. Because we ain't playing at all. Understand that. Understand we ain't playing. Understand that. All right. So I'm out. Y'all be blessed. I am Tiffany. Empower, Impact, Ignite. Go check out our website. It's not quite done, but it's up. Okay, you can get the gist of what we got going on, and we're live, honey. And when you excited, it's going live, baby. I ain't waiting no more time because we already approved. So I need y'all to know that this is real. Understand that we are not a barbershop, and we are an official South Carolina approved school. And to God be the glory. So see y'all around. We will be there. Okay, the hours should be there. We're going to be there. So feel free to stop by. Y'all can't be disrupting our class or whatever like that. But we lit. You know, we lit. Yes, I'm going to chat with you too. We lit all week. So y'all can come by. And we look forward to seeing y'all friendly faces. So until later, let me enjoy the rest of my Sunday and get things in order and ready for tomorrow because it's still work to do. This was good. Later, y'all.